Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Expanse. Season 4, Episode 2. This one is called Jetsam. Is there going to be another episode called Flotsam? Flotsam and Jetsam? Word? Yep. Blah, blah, blah. So we are back into The Expanse, and we are going into the expanse of all of these new gateways and solar systems that have opened up. And Avasarala sent the Roci to this new world that is being colonized to kind of help out and make sure there's nothing proto-molecule related there. They looked like they had like weird giant horn things. So hopefully that won't cause issues. There do seem to be some issues with these floating zappy things. Don't know what that's all about. I don't think they know what that's all about, so we'll figure it out together. And yeah, these floating things I don't know if they attacked or if they're just kind of existing, but it looked like they attacked both the camp when there were a lot of tensions going on, but also the dropship that was coming. So something doesn't want humans there, or specifically Inners there, because it seemed to have left the Belters alone. I don't know if this is a new phenomenon or something that the Belters have been dealing with, or what the issue is, but it's not quite as hospitable as they wanted it to be. Yeah, so we have all of these, as usual, all of the different factions have got tensions between them, so I'm sure that will play out further. There is an uneasy truce at the moment, so that's good. Let's keep that. And yeah, we're exploring the new frontiers that we have been offered. As with last time, I do have a Patreon now, so if you are interested in checking that out, there will be full-length reactions and early access. So episode 3 should be up there by the time this comes out on YouTube. So go and check that out if you so desire. But if not, let's go ahead and watch this episode, shall we? Let's go! I'm imagining this is actually just the proto-molecule using Miller as a voice.
I'll join you.
Stay here. Keep an eye on things. I'll be fine.
No, so I think what these guys are just from Earth, and they don't have any Martians through yet.
To us, this looks like a machine, but on this planet, it could be an organism.
Ooh, that's neat. Tripoli at the ring blockade. This is the one that's kind of gatekeeping, isn't it? Oh, okay. I don't think he's having a good day. Oh, there's a few people having bad days. I guess that's one way to get through the ring? Question mark?
Fat, easy prey. Built a parata mashkat. It's bound to happen.
I'm sure
Pirates.
the UN will graciously accept their shit.
If they were
Pirates attacking the
Unless they're willing to see if
vulnerable
we're honest
colony
enough to
ships.
tell them ourselves. Piñalada can pay ransom. There's no gain in this.
No.
Sending a message, though.
Sends a
Yeah.
message.
Oh, she's in space?
Good in those boots, man.
I had a good teacher.
Where is she going?
I am so happy you're here.
I wouldn't have missed it.
Do we know this guy? Oh, that's her husband, isn't it? We do know this guy. It's been a while since we've seen him, and the video quality is very bad today on my end, and it buffered again. We have fun here.
Brings to mind the people who built the great Gothic cathedrals, knowing they belonged dead before the work was finished, trusting that their great-grandchildren would lay the final stones.
I like the things you see better than the one side.
So they're heading to Mars by the looks of it? Yeah, historic first visit to Mars. Is that her nephew's girlfriend, or what was going on? She seemed to have noticed someone. This seems very normalized. No one seems surprised or confused. Uh-oh.
A Draper of the Martian Marine Corps.
Before that, I was sent to run my basketball team.
Dishonorably discharged for repeated acts of insubordination.
No, they moved me to power forward.
You think you're funny? Is Mars still home?
I came back here to willingly face a court-martial for Mars. I scrap those bloody ships every day for Mars. This is just how it's gonna be from now on, right?
Do let us know if you learn anything that might be useful in our investigation. Demolition tech.
So she's got a bit of a tiger on her back and a bit of a record, which means people are... Okay, sorry, I got distracted by the aspect ratio change. I think on the planet it's got a narrower aspect ratio.
I don't see any of those bugs.
Investigatory synth music. That's what my caption said.
I think someone blew up this pad.
So it wasn't the swarm?
You know how belters are. If they can't use it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You've got us totally figured out.
Yeah, Naomi's a belter. Ooh, that's a fun drone. It's a sonic screwdriver.
This structure predates multicellular life on this planet. It's been here since the only living things were bacteria analogs and whatever feels vital.
Was there
Organic life and used it for its own.
was there something
If
before?
it landed here, would have killed everything it touched.
Yeah.
So evolution.
Nothing.
Anything?
One day I see a lizard here eat a thing 2 times its own size, but throw up your own stomach. Okay. Alien
Okay.
Well, we are here to help.
I'm actually starting to believe that.
Excuse me. I heard a little rumor that there's a saloon around here. I could really use a drink. I think you can.
Alex doing a bit of flirting there.
This is Jacob, my husband, and our daughter Felsia. Alex, you're welcome to join for dinner.
Oh, yeah, no, it's been a long, rough day, and you guys need some family time together, right?
I feel like he was kind of flirting with her a bit. And then shut it down immediately when he realized she had a family. But then also there's that sense of he has had a family as well that he may not necessarily want to be reminded of. Ooh.
Where did you get this?
At the pad.
You people blow up that pattern.
Alright, let's ease into it a little bit more.
You tried to pin it on us like Inas always do.
Oh, yeah, yay, now people are upset. I feel like that possibly wasn't the most useful way to go about things there. Home Secretary to resign. Oh, Nancy. Okay. Interesting. Why is she resigning?
She's a personal guest of the Secretary General.
Lots of black clothes here. I feel like that's the Mars fashion.
Hi, I'm Bobbie.
She's got a little bit of a reputation by the sounds of it. Not necessarily a good one.
And respectfully, if you married Christian, you're a hell of a lot braver than I was.
Admiral Sauder died in the war. Killed for following his conscience.
Souther was cool.
He died in defense of Earth
I enjoyed him.
Medina Station continues to exist only by the goodwill of Earth and Mars, and our fleets. Belters would do well to remember that.
That's not what the Belters want to hear.
Terrifying. Exhausting. Glorious.
Oh, she's hiding how much she's struggling from Holden, is she, or? Oh, yeah, no, she's not doing so hot. Come on, girl. Tell him how you're feeling. And all of the colonists probably would have had to do something similar as well, right? Because they're also all Belters.
It's your cardiovascular system. It just didn't develop it quickly enough.
I guess my body's a slow learner. Don't say anything to Holden. Got enough on his mind.
Haven't we had enough secrets already?
Marco Inaros.
Marco Inaros?
Naomi said you know what he did to her.
Oh.
He's charismatic. He's compromising.
Is this because Naomi was involved in quite violent OPA group A.
It'll take a big bounty to bring this one in.
Yeah, so Naomi was involved in quite an extremist OPA group, who, by the sounds of it, is this Marcos Inars guy.
Did Admiral Souther really say any of that?
I don't know. He barely spoke. He didn't much care for
You were using me tonight.
Come and work for me.
What?
Fuck these
Yes.
people. If they don't see how glorious you are,
Yes.
they'll desert you.
I don't need you to save me. You don't owe me this.
No.
Good night, ma'am.
Bobbie. Come on. These two make such a good team. Look at that skirt. She's so cool. Oh. Okay. What's going on there? Proton molecule.
That attacked us. Was that?
That was cute.
What did he say?
I like that Naomi knows what's going on enough that when she wakes up to see her boyfriend arguing with the air, she's like, okay, this is normal.
We're all going.
Actually, I'd feel a hell of a lot better if someone stayed at the Roci, watched our asses in case we need backup.
I'll look after you boys.
And Alex is looking after her.
Alright, well, Holden and I are going on this mission.
You're right there, Amos. Looks like you've had a bit.
It's like Earth here, except less pollution and more moons.
Where are you going?
Meet some friends.
It's late.
Oh, why are we following him? Now I'm worried something's gonna happen to him. Okay, she's following him. Oh, because she recognized his girlfriend, right? Is he getting involved in things? That won't be a good look for Bobbie if her nephew is getting involved in shady things. Meth lab?
Focus drugs. Okay, please, if they see you here, they'll kill me.
I'll kill you myself. You're coming right
I can't over here any minute.
What now?
I feel like Bobbie has kind of been wanting an excuse to get into a fight. Respect to the kid for diving into safety. That's probably the best move he could have made. That's gonna have some ramifications, I suspect. Well, now this feels like Alien. Wait, how did they get inside? Or are they just going down beside it?
I'm going!
Back on series. Fuck. Water theft. It's always a big problem. It's clogging up the works.
That it?
A root.
I guess if you don't have hands, then it's a bit of a problem.
I'm just flipping switches, you know, seeing what lights come on, and right now that's a switch I can't flip.
I don't know if we want to turn this on though. Is that something we want to do?
I 100,000 people died on Eros.
100,000 people.
Old woman humming her wedding song. Little kid having a nightmare. People screaming.
Belters. We build Ganimi. We turn it from a bowl of ice into a garden. They turn us from every port that we disease.
They have some valid complaints.
Now that was a threat.
Because that's gonna lower tensions and de-escalate things, isn't it? Yay! I'm nervous. Those look like windows. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alex's hat. Oh, that's terrifying. Nope.
Are you okay?
Poor Naomi. Now what's happening? Uh-oh.
What the fuck was that?
You've woken it up. Uh-oh. What does this mean? Well, that did something. Yahoo! Okay, well, that was exciting episode once it actually started going and stopped buffering every 5 seconds. Yes, the image quality may not be as good on this episode as on previous ones because I screen record the episodes while I'm watching them, so that may, yeah, it may not be as great this episode. Anyway, that aside, it was a lot of fun. What is going on with this protomolecule structure? Something exciting has happened. Yeah, so it seems to have woken up, and Miller has basically been, he said he was flicking switches to see what works and what turns on. So, yeah, he's like kind of flailing around in the dark, trying to figure out what works, I guess. So I don't know if he has any idea of what actually removing that root and closing the door did. So, yeah, flailing around in the dark. That's a great idea for scientific discovery. I mean, that's kind of what half of science is, right? Flail around in the dark until you find something and then start focusing in on it. We also have Bobbie, who seems to be, it felt like she was looking for a fight after the dinner. So she kind of was looking for an excuse to have a fight, and David, her nephew, offered that, apparently. So, yeah. She's, because she came back to Mars. She's still got that, patriarchal, is that the right word? I think so. That love of Mars and desire to do what is best for Mars, and her own wants don't matter as long as what she's doing is right for Mars. You know, the way she came back and she is letting herself go through these hardships and difficulties and humiliation of being disliked and dishonorably discharged, etc. And she's kind of bowing to that because she loves her planet, which I like. That aspect of the Mars culture is that you know, like Mr. Avasarala was saying, they have that generational mindset of doing things even though they're not going to be around to see it, to make it better. But there's downsides to that, and I think Christian was seeing that. And you see that in Bobbie as well, in that she's still very much in the Martian mentality, which means she's not willing to go work for Christian or, you know, do these other things that may be better for her in the long run. I am curious to know if this, like, drug business she found her nephew in is part of a larger plot, or if it's just kind of going to be the thing that incites her to move forward with whatever her plot is going to be. I hope, and I suspect, but maybe more hope, that she will end up going to work for Avasarala, because those two make a good team, and I like that they genuinely do care about each other. Those two are nice. I enjoy their friendship. And yes, tensions on Ilus are going to be rising, I suspect, and shooting a guy is not going to help matters very much, I don't think. I have Marteo? Something starting with M-A. I know him as Owen from Torchwood, I'm pretty sure, so I still haven't quite clicked over yet, although he is, like, a fair bit older than he was when doing Torchwood. Anyway, he's doing a good job acting and making me dislike him. He's being really annoying, and I feel like things would go a lot smoother if he was slightly less annoying. And Naomi is having issues adjusting to the gravity drugs. So hopefully she can actually talk to her boyfriend, would be a good move to do, maybe. Because I feel like that's going to be an annoying plot that keeps carrying on for no reason, when they could just talk and be on the same page and work together and figure things out. But that's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'm sure Naomi will push herself too hard until she has a heart attack and collapses, and that's when Holden's gonna find out. That's my prediction. Right, anyway, I think that will do it for this episode. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out my Patreon if you are so inclined. But until then, I'll see you next time. You guys head off, grab a drink, take a nap, go for a walk, go do something that is not on YouTube, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.